don't even know how to get back to the show. What were we talking about? McDonald's or something like that? I don't know. That's my brain just work. It's like just hard to be a human being these days, isn't it? Like it was supposed to be 2017. Everything's supposed to be easy now. Everything is just impossible. It's a nightmare to go outside. Like remember, like it used to be go out and go shopping. Now no one wants to go shopping. They do it on Amazon because the mall is a disaster. I got out of the mall the other day. I got run over by like these mall walkers. Excuse me, coming through, mall walker. What are you doing? I was like, sorry for shopping at a mall. My bad. Can't buy anything. You gotta put in the cart. Is there a chip? Is there a chip in there? Is there a chip? Put in the chip. Is there a chip? Wait. Now! Everywhere you go, you gotta sign a receipt, the credit card receipt. Sir, we need to sign a receipt. Hold on, don't go, we need to sign a receipt. Here's everyone's receipt signature. Like, who is... You could literally leave, like, in the Chipotle, they're like, sign the receipt, you can sign it, Qdoba is better. They'll be like, thank you. I can't wait, you know your bank will call you if you have like uncharacteristic activity in your account. My bank called me the other day, they got job, we've had some uncharacteristic activity. Someone in West Virginia, they just bought a Red Bull, a bag of Cheetos, and a Slim Jim at a 7-Eleven at 2 in the morning. They go, was this you? And I was like, you know what? Nah, that wasn't me, but let that one slide. You know what I'm saying? That guy seemed like he's in a tight spot, you know what I'm saying? I'll just deduct it from my tithe. How much was it? I don't know. Can't do anything everywhere you go. I was trying to find a Taco Bell the other day. I looked it up, and right before the directions below it, it said, right before the scroll, it said 27 reviews. Who is reviewing a Taco Bell? My dining experience was not up to par. Okay, let's slow down with dining experience, okay? You got served fake meat by a guy on probation, okay? Let's not. Dining experience. The dining room is not clean. Second of all, who's eating inside of a Taco Bell? When have you ever been inside of a Taco Bell? No, we're going to the drive-thru. For sure, I'm not being seen in public eating this food. I was at a drive-thru one time, me and my buddy, and I put on the dome light just to put on the hot sauce. He goes, turn that off, I don't want to be seen. Does this guy own a Taco Bell? Look at him, he's out of here. Everything was fine until this Taco Bell. I love me a Gordita Crunch! I'm out of here. What's that guy's name? Is it with somebody? Is that your husband, sir? Ma'am? Is anybody with that guy? What's his name? Carlos? Okay, listen. No. Yo. Carlos comes back in. Is that him? Okay, when Carlos comes back in, when his butt hits the seat, everybody go, oh, Carlos. Okay, don't mess it up. Pay attention. I'll just keep going with the show and pay attention when he comes back in. Don't look around. No, you look different.
And in the bathroom.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. It is, man. People everywhere you go, people just wilding out. People just like, I know God said not to judge, but I don't know if he anticipated the type of people that were going to be on earth in 2017. I really don't know if he did notice it. Like, it's like, just judge a little bit inside, you know what I'm saying? You ever had somebody ask you to pray for something so stupid, you're just like, I ain't praying for that. You ever had that happen? You're just like, I ain't even gonna write that one down. I ain't even write. You're just listening. It's in this ear, out the other one. I ain't even dealing with this one. It's too much. I think God has to have some kind of like email filter for Christians, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying back in the day when it was like, you know, disease and famine and stuff like that, he was answering prayer requests. Now with some of y'all, like he's like, I gotta get this one going to spam filter, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I can't listen. Like I can do miracles, but I can't help South Carolina win a football game. I mean, come on. He be trying his best. He's like, Dabo's a Christian, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stick to that team. I'm just, relax everybody. I'm just saying. Somebody asked me to pray for them the other day. They said, can can you pray for our son? This couple said, you pray for our son? I was like, what, is he sick? He's in the hospital. What's going on? They go, no. Tomorrow he's in the finals of a karate tournament. I was like, how am I supposed to pray for that? The finals of karate. Jesus, be with the orphans and widows. Also, Dylan. Yeah, no, he's fine. Everything's fine. He just, man, I don't even know if I'm allowed to pray for this, but yeah, he's in the finals of karate. If it was semifinals, I wouldn't ask for this, but this is the finals. This is very serious. And I just ask when he steps out on that mat, Jesus, would you just direct his feet to kick that child in the face? Just direct his knee into his temple, Jesus, please. Be the great physician you are and render him unconscious, please, Jesus. Do your will and restrict blood flow to this man's brain, please, Jesus. Like, I ain't praying for that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't praying for your sick cat. Dog, maybe, not a cat, okay? Somewhere. My aunt texted a group text the other day. They texted our family. She goes, hey, we live in Florida. We got to evacuate for a hurricane. But our neighbors are very concerned. We've evacuated, but they got a $5 million house on the beach. Can you pray? No. What do you mean $5 million house on a beach? How am I supposed to pray? But yeah, just, Jesus, yeah, you know all that treasure in heaven stuff? Yeah, they didn't really believe in that, but, build your house on the rock? No, they built it on the sand. But, I don't know, they're fine, they evacuated, they just have a lot of big screen TVs in that house. They just have, can you just put a hedge of protection around their Mercedes, please? When the floodwaters come when the floodwaters come, when you just direct those waters around their house, just have those floodwaters hit other poor people's houses. Like, I ain't praying for that, you know what I'm saying? One time a couple asked me to pray for them, said they were trying to get pregnant, and I was like, ooh. How do you pray for that? I'm not doing this bit. Is he going with this? I try not to judge. I really try not to judge, but it's too hard, man. It's too, especially 2017, man. I got you. I don't judge anyone for murder. It's like I never murdered anyone, but like I thought about it. You ever had a murder thought just sneak in your brain? You don't even know where it comes from. You just at work and my boss comes in one more time with that voice and the hair coming out of his ears. With the fingers on the screen and the coffee breath, I must start Googling instructions. I never make it. I don't judge anyone. I read a story about a guy on the internet. He got cut off in traffic. All right, got cut off in traffic, caught up with the guy at the next light, drug him out of his car, and beat him with a shower curtain rod. And everybody was like, send him to jail. I was like, hold on, let's hear this guy out, okay? We don't know what kind of day this guy's had, okay? I'll tell you, why do you have a shower curtain rod in his car? I'll tell you exactly what happened. He went to Lowe's, picked up a shower curtain rod for his wife, came home. She was like, wrong size. Had to go back. Pick up a second one, came home, wrong color. Had to go back again. Got cut off, and he was like, that's it. You ever been there? Just one step away. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, Christian or not. You're one step away. That been happening. Like everybody was like, I don't judge anyone that's like out of shape. It's hard to stay in shape. If you want to go to like a grocery store, you gotta pass like 7 Burger Kings just to get there. Here's how to stay in shape. Go into McDonald's. You're like, let me get a salad. I'm like, oh, salad. Good for you. That'll be $14. Actually, you know what? Just let me get a double cheeseburger. Oh, they're free today. Oh. Go in there for breakfast. I try to get an orange juice. I'm like, here you go. That'll be $6. Actually, you know, just let me get a Coke. That thing is so big. They don't even have small. They don't even have a small. It's just one size. It's so big you gotta hold it with 2 hands. Also, unlimited refills. Also, $1. Like if you want to take a yoga class, it's going to be $45 an hour to take a yoga class. If you want to sit on your couch for a month and watch Netflix, it's going to cost you $8. Like those movies cost billions of dollars. Yoga, you're sitting on a wood floor trying not to fart for an hour. Jesus, please keep this word. The prayer requests, I'm telling you, the prayer requests are just getting weaker and weaker by the day. And us included, listen, Americans, we're getting weak. We're weak people. We got no skills. What's your name on the end, my man? Corey, all right. And you, Pastor, what's your name again? Pastor Josh. What about you, sir, in the end? Ryan. Okay, let me ask you, Ryan. You know how to change the oil in a car? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. What about you behind him, sir? Yeah, okay. You never learned? Yeah, you know how though, right? Yeah, see, these are real men right here. These are men. Ladies, if you're like, these are guys that are, they're married, you're both married. See, they know how to protect a woman, make sure they take care of her. We got other, like most of us guys, Corey, do you know how? Yeah, see, exactly. How old are you, right? 30, see, no skills at all. No skills. I feel like we messed that up. I was distracted. I didn't see Carlos coming back in. I didn't know that was him. That was a different person. Carlos, what happened? You had to go to the bathroom before the show? You good? Okay, that's Goodness. You had to go swoon? I got it. Swoon coming on. I feel a swoon coming on. You going to school here, Carlos? You go to Georgia, a school in Georgia? You just come over here for the fun stuff? Okay, I got you, son. I got you. You ain't even worried about coming here then, huh? How'd you get here? Why is everyone coughing? What's wrong with it? Some kind of outbreak after this sneezing, coughing. People swooning. There's a lot going on in this show tonight. There's a lot going on here. Corey, we were talking about, sorry, Carlos, you want me to fill you in the way you missed? Or can we just go? These two men over here, these are men, they're married, they're equipped, they got skills, they know how to protect these women, love them, take care of them. Well, they're warriors over there. This guy, see, me, I'm with Corey. We don't have no skills. We got no skills. Like my car was smoking the other day. My dad goes, let me check the engine. I popped the trunk. My dad goes, no lie. My dad goes, I think I can fix this. Go give me the Phillips. I came back with the neighbors. I was like, how are they going to help us? I don't even know. I had to call AAA the other day because I couldn't open my gas cap. I couldn't open it. I just had too much moisturizer on my hands. I couldn't grip it. I know that's embarrassing for you, but Corey's like, I get it. I do understand that. It's hard to grip sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We don't, you just knew. Like every time any guy over 40, first of all, if you ask any man over 40, and he has a scar on his body from one of the most horrific childhood accidents you could ever, like my little niece, gets in trouble for playing outside without her shoes on. These guys are like, hey, what's that scar on your face? Oh, this is where my brother smashed my face into the hot barbecue grill. Oh! Okay, cool.